Well, good morning on the first Monday of 2022. Cheryl, as I got out of bed this morning, a thought hit me. Do you remember the year 2000 and what we were calling Y2K?
Oh, I remember it all too well when the whole world was going to shut down.
That's it. It was for months before that. We had this leading up to January 1, where there was a fear instilled in just about everybody that computers were not going to roll into the 21st century. And at midnight that on New Year's Eve, amazingly, everything still worked. It was a completely unfounded fear. And this morning, I wonder how many people are approaching going into the new year, and their thought is their fears and fearful that what's going to happen in the year 2022. I mean, we're going into our third year, it seems like, with this COVID pandemic hanging over our heads, and nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. And we look at the world around us. Do you see a lot of fear in the people that you speak with today, Cheryl?
Yeah, there is. And I mean, most of it, I honestly believe, is media driven. Is there COVID? Is it bad? Yes, I'm not going to say that. But anything that you repeat over and over and over on the internet, like Y2K or COVID, it's going to instill it in the people's head. And it's fear. And I think that's what we're set up to believe now is in the fear because we never hear anything good anymore.
And you're exactly right. And when we look at it, I've also thought back into the 50s and when we were very young and we were children, and there was a polio epidemic going through the world. And they came out with a polio vaccine. It was invented by Dr. Salk, and we all got vaccinated. And we didn't hear this large uproar. And I came to a conclusion. The reason it was successful that time was there was no social media. There was no ability. And I mean, let's face it, you and I are on here right now. We're broadcasting to anyone who wants to click in and listen to the words that we're talking about this morning. So it's kind of why we come on every Monday morning like this. What we want to do is give you hope, give you some thought processes. So we got a couple words for you today. One is the word reimagine or reimagination, and the other is reinvention. Now, Cheryl, one of your mentors, Tom Ziegler, just published a book, Reimagination, and that's one of their buzzwords at Ziegler this year is reimagination. As I say reimagination, what thoughts does that bring to your mind this morning?
Well, I mean, imagination is a huge thing. We can imagine that we're going to do better this year. We can imagine that we can strive better for humanity, that we can do better in our work. It's all about our mindset. It's an imagination thing. And you don't really have it's we used to call things like this goals, and it's still the same thing, but just imagine what the world's going to be like tomorrow when you get up. Imagine yourself healthier, imagine the economy better. If it's not a problem, you have at least given it your best shot at the interior of yourself. And so that's what we all need to strive to do. Just reimagine the world as it should be, or like you think it should be.
That's it. And another word we'd like to talk about this morning is called reinvention. And that's something we have dealt with for years in our lives and our businesses. And that's one of the things that hopefully the people listening to us can think about. How can they reinvent in the coming year to take them closer to their dreams? I mean, when you look at it, one of the things that we truly enjoy is presenting our summits. And in years past, we've actually held summits of business leaders with top notch speakers around the country in different locations. And this year, we're reinventing it. And we've got our event on February the 7th, which we call the CVC Home Service Success Summit. And this is actually being developed with a partnership with Service Titan, a software supplier. But on this, by reinventing this into today's world, we're reinventing this into a virtual presentation this year. Now, being virtual, that means that people don't have travel expense to get there. They don't have to worry about interacting with others and the possibility of transmission of this dreaded COVID disease. But it also enables us to bring to the table a select group of great presenters since we are doing it virtual. I mean, and we see that this is going to be a really great event. What's your thoughts on reinvention?
Well, you reinvent every day, but you need to take a definite look at wanting to reinvent, wanting to make yourself better, wanting to change things. I mean, the speaking industry has totally reinvented itself in the last couple of years. And like you said, with this summit, we could not bring this group of people together this time of year the way they are and have them speak and make a one day full thing of it. So this is a way we can get to many, many people in many industries with a group that we could not pull together on a shoestring.
That's it. And we can do it at a much lower cost. So people that attend it will be able to attend this. We've set the registration fee really low, and we're going to get the registration rolled out this week. And we're looking for a really big turnout on this. So here's our parting words to you on a Monday morning. Reimagine yourself of where you can go. Reimagine what the things are that are going to take you closer to those dreams you hold for your business and your personal life. Reinvent yourself, reinvent your business. The world is going to continuously change. You know, at our ages, we've seen change happen and change happen and change happen. And here's the whole thing. You've either got to decide to change and go through the pain of change, or you're going to linger in that existing pain there. So, is there any parting words you would add to this before we click out of here this morning on our short Monday morning motivational discussion?
Reinvent, reimagine, or just sit there and let the world stay as it is.
That's it. So we appreciate you joining us for a few minutes this morning on our Monday Motivation Minutes here. And we'll look forward to helping you. All you've got to do is reach out to us if we can help you reinvent or reimagine yourself. Our emails are right there on the screen right now. So feel free to reach out. Let's have a conversation. Maybe we can help you get closer to your dreams in life. And with that, have a great week and we will see you later.